Hi, YouTube. My name is Brian. I got a lot of requests on how I clean records, especially on the forums. So I want to make a little video and show you how I do it. It comes out pretty good, inexpensive, easy to do. So let's get started. The first thing I bought was something called Knox Gear. If you've heard of like Spin Clean, same thing really. It's got like a bin with 2 rollers on each side. And you fill this up with like distilled water, like I got here, and there's a little line that you fill it up to. And I clean my records, wet clean them with the Knox Gear. Then after I kind of dry them off a little bit, I'll go, and this is an old turntable that doesn't work, obviously, tone arm issues, so I kind of used it just as like a way to clean records. Put the record on here, and I use something called a vinyl vac. And it actually sucks the debris off the grooves of the record, and it becomes real clean. So I'm going to start with the first thing I use is the wet clean, and this is the Knox Gear. It's like I said, just like the Spin Clean, a little bit less expensive. So the first thing I do, you can see in the Knox Gear, these 2 rollers that rolls the records. And these suckers are little bristles that clean the record. You probably shouldn't touch that with your finger. Not good. Don't ever touch it with your fingers because your fingers got oil on it and you don't want oil on your records. Alright, so I'll plop these back down in here. I can fit it. Maybe I can't. There we go. Okay. So the first thing I do, there's a little line in there. You probably can't see it. But I'll take my distilled water. Be careful not to spill it. Always get it spilling. There's a little line in there. I like to fill it up a little bit past that line. Distilled water. Pop that down. And the Knox Gear is nice because it comes with a lot of different things. It comes with your record cleaning solution. Okay. It comes with this little tray. And it comes with like a drying cloth, which is real nice, and another cloth that you can touch records with, and I'll show you what I use with that. It also comes with one of these. This is a drying rack. So if you don't have a vinyl vac or some way to vacuum the wetness off the record, you can dry your records on that. I kind of use it to hold my vinyl vac. So I filled this up with a little distilled water, and they recommend about 3 capfuls of the record cleaner on there. Sometimes I usually just put 1 or 2. So we just pour it right on those, just like that, nice and wet. Okay. I also have, it's always good to have these terry cloth towels. I put one on the table so it dries up the record real nice and it's not on the table scratching it. I also bought one of these. You can get these at Home Depot. They're little painter's brushes. It's nice because they have little grooves in them, and it kind of gets in the grooves of the record and cleans it out real well. Especially with dirty records, I'll use this. The records are kind of clean, I won't really use it. Like I said, the Knox Gear is nice because it comes with like a drying cloth and this other cloth that I'm probably repeating myself, but that I use to touch the records, because obviously you don't want to touch the records with your hands at all. The next thing I use is called the vinyl vac, and it's real nice because it fits over. You can see it. This is a little wet, dry vac I picked up at Home Depot for like $25–30, and then it goes right on the tip here. You can see that, and there's a little rubber sleeve right there. Okay, and that just fits right over the vinyl vac perfectly, and it creates a nice little seal there. Okay, and you can see the vinyl vac. It has like 2 little velvet strips here. You want to get a little brush and clean this off like every time you do your records too, because this will build up with a bunch of gunk. It has a little hole for the spindle for the turntable, and what you do is you smack that right on the spindle like that, and you suck all the debris off your record. It's pretty neat. It works great, actually. So, and like I said, I use that just to hold it so it doesn't make a mess everywhere. I found this. This is Alan Parsons Project iRobot for $4 at the local record store. They really don't clean their records very well. I wouldn't put this on my turntable at all until I clean them. You can see this is the record. This is what it looks like. It's very dirty. There's hair on it, dust, everything else. Pretty nasty record, huh? You see that? You got that? Okay. So we're going to clean this puppy. Alright, so the first thing I do, I got my Knox gear ready, my spin clean. I'm going to plop this right in here. The label right on up. You see how the label's right up top? And I'll take this towel, because you don't really want to touch the record, but I use this towel on the record itself. And what I do is I spin it. You want to do like 3 times around fully. So what I'll start from the top here, go this way, and I'll count. So about 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 or so, there's like 3 revolutions, and I'm going clockwise. And then you do the same for counterclockwise. You'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that comes out 15 or 16 times. It comes out 3 times. You go clockwise and counterclockwise. And then what I do is I use this towel, take it out. No, that's not good. Then I put it right on my terry cloth. Okay? And if it's a really nasty record like this, I'll come and use the old painter's brush, and I'll go around the record. I go around counterclockwise and then clockwise again. You just get in the grooves really and try to clean that off. Okay? And get in there real good. Then I'll go to my drying cloth, which is great. Nice. And dry it off real good here a couple times around. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and flip this record this way. And I'll go ahead and clean this off. Now if it's a really nasty record and I still see a little bit of goop, I'll use a little bit of the cleaner again and just apply it to the record itself and then go around and clean it. This one's usually the spin cleaner or the Knox gear will knock all that stuff off. So I go back and forth kinda. You can feel it sit in the grooves of the record, and that's why these things are really nice. So we'll get around there, and then I'll go ahead and notice I'm leaving this up. It's not touching the table at all. Really don't want to do that. And then I'll clean it off this way. Okay, and just using the spin clean, you can see how nice and clean that record looks now. It looks almost very nice for $4. Clean that out. There's a couple little scratches here and there, and there's a little there. I'm going to try to suck that up with the spin vac. Alright, so after I do that, I'll come right here, put it on my turntable. You can get a Lazy Susan too, but this was an old MCS cheap turntable that somebody gave to me, and I just yanked off the tone arm because that was bad, and I'm using it to clean records. So before I turn the vinyl vac on, like I said, there's a little hole here, and the velvet, you really don't want to touch this with your fingers so you get the oil on it. So what I do, I put it right on the nubby there, okay, and I kind of put some back pressure with my hand, so like pull back this way with my hand, okay. And then what I'll do is I'm going to turn this on. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me, but we'll try. Sucky. Sucky! So put that right on. I'll put a little back pressure with my hand. And you want to go around 2 or 3 times. So you can see it's sucking. Look at that. You see that? The pressure sucking that right up. Alright. So then I'll go around. There's a little spot there. I don't know if you can see that. Can you put that on there? We'll see if we can suck that. And we'll show you how well it works. sucked it right up. Look at that. So I'll do the same thing. Go around 3 times clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I'll go around, this is clockwise, so I'll go around this way 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Again, the count is about 15, and I'm not going to cut this off. Obviously, repeat that on the other side. And you can see from this side how very nice and clean that looks. Eh? What do you think? I don't hear you. What do you think? My little helper here is quiet. So I'll flip it over. I know what you're saying. This might be a little dirty on the side. Sometimes I'll clean the pad here. But it does come out really clean. So you can cut it off.
Wait, whoa.
Whoa, stop the clock.
It's fine.
Alright, so what we have is a clean record right now. Pretty clean. We'll pop it on the old B setup here down in the basement. It's the old Technics turntable I bought for 20 bucks. What I'm going to do here, keep my arm up. I'm going to clean it off. This is an AudioQuest anti-stat cleaner. Just clean any of this. So I'll go through there and just clean that off. I'll pop this right here and we'll take a listen. Sounds pretty good. Not bad for a $4 record, eh? Alright. Say goodbye. Peace out, dude.